So looks like the Marvel's opening weekend box office for this movie is like historic, lowest MCU opening ever. This movie even couldn't open to the Flash opening number. Oh, I couldn't believe it. Throughout the weekend, we are getting news about this movie will be like one of the lowest MCU opening ever movie, like especially for domestic market. Although this movie didn't do good at international market at all. Although the first Captain Marvel made $1 billion, and this movie barely just crossed $100 million at the worldwide market, and people are saying this movie is not doing that good in China either. I don't know. Overall, success for this movie will be quite low at this point. Looks like, of course, all these people who are not excited to see this movie, they are so happy that this movie flopped at the box office. Let's be honest here. I did see some people were excited to see this movie, but unfortunately for this movie, the word of mouth for this movie was really bad, and this movie got only B score, cinema score, and although it is quite high, it's still sitting, especially audience score at the Rotten Tomatoes score. Unfortunately, that number, yeah, now I am thinking it's maybe not that legit. Then again, this movie, it isn't that like overall storytelling so bad. Like people are really dissatisfied with this movie. Like I don't think this movie's failure is anything to do with anything. It just, this movie isn't that good. Overall, this movie is like a mess, I will say. That being said, of course, this movie went through a lot of reshoot and everything. End of the day, you gotta feel for all these three lady. They are just in this bad movie. Although Nia DaCosta, even before this movie came out, there was this rumor that she didn't even direct this movie. Although getting this brand new director for MCU, yeah, it was quite a mistake, unfortunately. And now, this morning, it just revealed 65% of this movie's audience was men. Yes, like Marvel, Disney, they try so hard to like get all this female audience like out there. They try to get them that they are like race swapping everyone. Those people don't even show up for these movies because they were never your target audience. So it's really sad when you hear this movie is a target audience, or should I say, the audience they show up for this movie were men. Although I personally thought some women will show up for this movie, but no, because at the end of the day, I don't think the first Captain Marvel was liked by many women. So why would they show up for this movie if they didn't like the first movie? Although I know personally a lot of women actually enjoyed the WandaVision show. That is why a lot of women showed up for Doctor Strange 2, Multiverse of Madness, to see Wanda, although she was totally different in that movie. But I personally like that movie. But the thing is here is this now, Disney Marvel will look at this movie's box office. They will course correct, will reshoot everything. They will reshuffle everything. That is where things will get scary, because end of the day, I did hear all these movies are going into reshoot. Why they're going into reshoot, do you think, late at this point? That's not good when you hear this. That means they will try to cross correct some stuff. All this thing they're doing now, because already some of these movies are going into reshoot, I heard, especially Captain America 4. I made this video, check that out if you want to know more about it. That movie is going into reshoot after it was completely shoot, and now it's going to reshoot. When I heard that, I'm like, that's not good. Obviously now they will like course correct some of this thing they were doing. Then again, was it wrong to make this movie female-centric? No, it's not wrong. But what was wrong is everything was female-centric in this phase. Like everything, although I was really surprised how last minute Loki season 2 really turned out. It was overall quite a good show, although She-Hulk was a hugely disappointed show for most people. I think Disney will look at now this movie's failure at the box office. I think they will try to course correct some of the stuff which they need to, I think. Although I'm personally excited to see this show coming out called Echo. But for now, who knows? This movie, end of the day, is really failed at the box office. And that's my thought on this. Let me know in the comment. Are you surprised by this movie's box office failure? If you enjoyed this video, don't forget my other videos on other topics. If you enjoyed this, please subscribe. Until I see you next time. Please take care.